In the early 90s, Broadway was buzzing, and nobody expected a revival of Anna Christie to spark one of Hollywood's most unforgettable romances. Natasha Richardson, already a star in London's West End, was determined to bring Eugene O'Neill's play to New York. She needed someone to play the rugged sailor opposite her, and she set her sights on Liam Neeson. At that point, Liam was known for big-screen roles and high-profile romances, but when Natasha called him about the part, something clicked beyond mere casting. Opening night in January 1993 felt electric. Critics praised every line, and audiences were glued to their seats. On stage, Natasha and Liam delivered raw, compelling performances, but backstage, their chemistry was even more charged. Between rehearsals and late-night line readings, they found themselves laughing over coffee and sharing stories under the glow of stage lights. Liam, 40 and single, couldn't deny the thrill of finding someone who saw him not just as an actor, but as a man. By spring, Natasha's marriage had quietly ended, and a playful birthday card arrived at her door. Liam signed it in character. "Lots of love, Oscar," and tucked in a cheeky note that made her heart leap. She wrote back, "So, what are we?" That simple question carried more weight than any stage direction. When Liam read it, he realized this was no fleeting moment. It was real, deep, and worth holding on to. A few months later, they walked the Tonys' red carpet together, both nominated for Anna Christie. Cameras snapped as they stood side by side, eyes locked and smiles genuine. Just over a year after that first meeting, they married in a cozy backyard ceremony upstate. Natasha surprised everyone by serenading Liam with Crazy Love, singing the Van Morrison classic she'd secretly practiced for weeks. Seeing her on that lawn, microphone in hand and eyes shining, Liam knew he'd never loved anyone more. Work and home life blended almost seamlessly for them. Later in 1994, they co-starred in Nell, choosing to film in North Carolina so Natasha wouldn't have to say goodbye at the airport. On set, they supported each other through long shooting days, shared quiet dinners, and swapped notes on how to bring their best to every scene. Their castmates often remarked how natural their connection looked, whether they were acting out a tense moment or just goofing off between takes. In June 1995, Natasha announced she was expecting, balancing joy with honest nerves. "Babies change everything," she laughed in interviews, clutching her growing belly. When their first son arrived, they welcomed him with shy happiness. Just over a year later, baby number 2 arrived, and Natasha joked she'd barely caught her breath from the first. Watching their boys grow so close in age filled them with pride and laughter. Parenthood was hard, but deeply rewarding. Home life revolved around simple pleasures, weekend barbecues at the farmhouse, teaching the boys to fish, and reading bedtime stories together. Natasha loved dancing in the rain and cooking family meals, while Liam brought stories from his latest scripts as if reading lines over a kitchen counter. Their laughter became the soundtrack of the house, even when hectic schedules threatened to pull them in different directions. It felt like a fairy tale, 2 actors in love, balancing big careers with the sweetest moments of everyday life. Then in March 2009, everything changed in an instant. On a family ski weekend in Quebec, Natasha took a tumble on a beginner slope, no helmet, confident she was fine. She called Liam later, joking, "I've had a tumble in the snow." But hours after the fall, she complained of a terrible headache. An ambulance rushed her to the hospital, where doctors discovered a serious brain injury. Liam flew in, only to face the unthinkable. His wife was declared brain dead. In that stark hospital room, Liam honored a promise they'd made, to never let the other suffer if recovery was impossible. He held her hand, whispered, "I love you," and turned off the life support. The world mourned an incredible talent, and Liam lost his partner, the mother of his children, the love of his life. Fans everywhere felt the shock, but none more deeply than the family left behind. Grief sent Liam into a dark place. He questioned his faith and struggled with the urge to drink, finally choosing sobriety as a way to honor Natasha's belief in him. Their eldest son, just 13, bottled up his feelings and went down a destructive path, until he too sought help in rehab. Through therapy, honest talks, and Liam's unwavering support, they found a way to heal together, piece by piece. Years later, Natasha's spirit lives on in small moments, her laughter heard in their boys' jokes, her cooking skills in their family dinners. One son even changed his surname to Richardson in 2018, a tribute to the mother he barely knew but deeply loves. Liam often shares how her joy, dancing in the rain, quick with a silly quip, inspires him still. Though tragedy cut their story short, the love they shared continues to touch hearts around the world.